Hi everyone. Uh, it's a great day today, and I want to say welcome to my channel and thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all those who have subscribed. And today I kind of got to talk a little bit of seriousness. You know, I would love it if I could just find a good rock to crawl under where people wouldn't go and pull it over. But I found that it's very difficult to find any little hiding places in society today. So we have to deal with almost every issue. And me being a self awareness family community coach counselor, I can't ignore some things. I have tried my very best, because I know that if you don't be careful when you're speaking about things the way you see life, and in the spiritual world, in the natural world, and how, as people as we are, we want to make sure that we are loving everyone and having compassion for every single body out here because we really don't know who we're going to encounter. We may be somewhere drinking a little tea and we may accidentally offend somebody, and then we may find that our tea may not be the tea that we thought we had. You understand? Or anything of that nature. Not like I say, I believe in the positivity, and I'm optimistic individual. No matter how many blows hit me, or attacks from any levels, but I truly am a for real person, and that's how I deal with it. And lying is not my forte. I do not give a hoot for lying. I know that we embellish sometimes because that make our stories more enjoyable. And but let me get on to my point before I get to doing this bird walking. My mind has always got a billion things in it, so I have to kind of focus inward to try to get to where I want to go. First of all, I want to say that I know a couple of, I won't call them transvestites, I will say young men who have lived a feminine life. These two people I know here in my city are they're so beautiful. This particular two. They don't try to force their little gay life on anybody, and they just live that, and they are wonderful people. And I appreciate that from anybody to be the gentleman or the lady or whatever you think you are with respect and dignity. And sometimes it's hard to do because of the ones that we're dealing with, we can fall in love with people who don't even have the right kind of sound, and we be like, okay, and this is not exactly the sound I want to hear from these people. But the thing of it is, in these communities, we got to deal with all kinds of things because there are many lives involved, as one of the gay coming out guys has been saying. And I don't like calling no names, especially when there's names that when there can be quite controversial issues and all of this and that going on. I try to stay clear of that, but I know it's kind of hard because I've been attacked myself on a few levels, and but then I want to say also before I finish too, and like my hair here, when I'm out in the open here, I've noticed how the camera has made this hair squash down and made it look more kinkier than it is. I mean, to just make it look like somebody just put a mop on their head and put all these extra wrinkles in my face and blowed my face up and made me look like the Goodyear blimp that gone crazy, But do what you please. Do what you gonna do, cause I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. Okay. And hey, I ain't mad at you, but I sure am disappointed in you. You know what I'm saying? If you got to do all that to me to make me not be black, you got a problem, not me. And you're not going to give it to me. I'm not going to take it. You take it. Okay? And that's the ones who, because, I don't know what little monster gets into the camera. Do your thing, because I will be who I am. When I get ready, I'll wear something straight. But as for me, baby, I will make my hair look so bad that you can't out bad me the way I want it to look. I am a good girl, but when I'm good, I am good. But when I'm bad, I am better. I do not choose bad because you don't want to see me like that. You wouldn't even like me. I will die, eat a bullet, and go through hell, and don't make me a bit of difference if I need to, if I have to. I try not to. Why should I? Okay, so with that said, as my students will say, "Oh, we, Miss Jackson," and I am Miss Nickens right now. They would say, "Oh, how did you do that? You were pretty upset, and then you just flipped back to being so sweet and nice," and they just bust out and go laughing. And it's always good to be nice. We know that, but it's also good to know who you are. Now, back to what I want to say about these people who are trying to do the sex difference behaviors and stuff like this. I think that we all need to be aware that there is a major conspiracy to have you to destroy yourself as well as your community. I'm not into nobody's business about whatever you do because I don't like people getting into my business about whatever I do. I feel like everybody's grown. Everyone is given an opportunity to make a choice, whether we see it as good or whether we see it as evil. That's their business to make their choice. I'm not trying to be, as I tell some people, the Holy Ghost, to tell you, you ought not be doing this, you shouldn't be doing that, but this homosexual stuff started from those islands, from and this stuff gets into people's DNA. There's some people, they just love being feminine. Now, if you were reincarnated as a male and you was once a female, I get it. I can understand that, okay? But I believe that we need to be aware that our backside is used for wonderful elimination. And we should enjoy being able to be having this human experience to be able to eliminate waste in a safety way. Anything that we do that will harm ourselves, and we all been there, so I am not sitting here trying to criticize anybody. I love everybody. And some of you little angels, you're just as sweet as you can be. I've seen some of the gay people, they just as sweet. They just touch your heart. But those who gets all out of hand and meddling with people and doing things and harming other folks or whatever, that is a different story. Now, telling people the truth, that I don't think that's a big problem, because like I say, I am a truth person. I believe in dealing with the truth, and I'm not the authoritarian on who does what, but I just know some stuff just makes sense. If all of us, just say, for instance, if I am going to be a stud broad, and then the man is going to be a female, what do we have here? Schism, isms, all kinds of ism, now this reproduction thing, putting these babies in tubes and all of these kinds of things, I'm not going to jump on that one today either, because like I say, I do my best to stay away from these controversial issues, but sometimes you can't when you have to deal with the community. Going around lost of an identity, that is not exactly an ideal situation. If I think that I am a extraterrestrial, and I go now and I'm going around all day long, hey, they beam me up, Scotty. Hey, I'm down here. Can y'all beam me up? And all day long, and I got to go to the grocery store. I got to clean the house every now and then. Got to eat something every now and then. Got to communicate with other people. And I'm talking about beam me up all day long. Do that seem natural? No. What that's got to do with the gay community? I know. I thought she didn't have too much sense with what she talking about. And now she should go pick that up. No. Let's get this right. Let's get this straight, okay? I am just saying that, back in the day, I think we had a little bit more stable community when that, and I'm not saying keep stuff in the closet, that in the sense that, as one of the guys who's been kind of in the media now about Tyler Perry and all of this and that, and I know his name and all of this too, but I choose to call it, I don't want to be that involved, because I have been told before that if you all that involved with certain things, then you must be a part of it, or you must be for it, or you must be against it. And I'm neither nor. Okay, I'm not for it. I am not against. You know what I'm saying? I understand that people are people, and we are dealing with life. But as a self-awareness, family, community coach, counselor, I think that I should have something to say about how we should conduct ourselves as individuals who are working and striving toward a better community. And this is what we want, better communities. And true that if you are, one of those people that who are have chosen to live a life that is not exactly, if you come here as a male person and you choose to live a life as a female person, that's your business, that's your choice. But I do think that there is a proper way to conduct ourselves, and I appreciate those people that conduct themselves properly, as I said earlier, and like I said, I am not trying to be anything, because by the grace of God, there goes me, whoever you are, whatever you are, or however you are, you understand, because I am dealing with things myself, so don't, I will be attacked probably again, and I call it the alligators attack. Some alligators going to come out somewhere, to get you, you know what I'm saying? But when they do, I'm going to turn the other way, because they tough and they rough and they full of stuff, and they all, that old tough hide on them and everything. I want to see you deal with old alligator, when you can, you're going to have to put together a whole bunch of stuff to get an old alligator. I ain't saying you can't get them, and, because used to be they use little black babies to get them, for baits, and we ain't going there. So, what I'm saying though about this gay community, when it's just like if someone has a plague, the plague folks have to stay in the plague place lane, the plague lane. You understand? And I'm not calling you plagues. I'm just saying that there's a place for everything in life. It has to be, because we all have to live here together and communicate and work together. But we certainly, most certainly, do not, as that person said, we do not want to bring diseases to other people, and cause people sickness and hurt and harms. Those are things that we must consider in all of our doing and in our behavior. Are we really bringing harm to the next person? Are we bringing harm to ourselves? Now, if you decide to bring harm to yourself, then you kind of have a choice to do that. But me myself, I would think that you would choose not to harm yourself. And because we always working on something. And when we get to the place and we see where we are in that, place, and that place is a hideous, dark, horrible place, we have to kind of step back from ourselves and say, okay, this is where the self-evaluation time comes in, and say, okay, let me see what I'm doing here. Let me see if this is where I really, really love being, really love to go. And like I said, a lot of this started from conspiracy to annihilate especially the black communities, the black individuals, when you can get them to stop having children, and what do they call it? It's something about probate. I won't even go there, because I'm still dealing with this, trying to get these thoughts organized in my head. But it's I know what it is, and I'll find it probably later. But it's like reproduction, having more of your like kinds and all of this. If every person, I don't think, to me, that's kind of freakism, because, I am a female, and I live a female life. And I had two babies, early pregnancies. I lost my children before they were conceived into the world, and everything. Uh, Spontaneously abortion, not me doing it, and not that I'm judging folks who do abortion either. None of that ain't in what I'm thinking about. I just wanted to know that I'm not doing that, okay? And So, because we all have our choices, as I say, every person has their choice, and we all have to live with our decisions and things that we make, and most of us are doing very good at that. But when it comes to the gay community, you know, I respect each person, but I think each person should examine themselves to see, was I made to be this way by a rape situation? Or did I get confused of what I really want in life, and where am I headed? What do I want? Do I want to turn the world topsy-turvy, or do I want to see things smooth? Because we're in a mess here. We're in a mess. And to have everybody confused about what to do, when to do it, and how to do it, is that what we want? Is that what we want as people? As loving individuals? Do we have a heart anymore? Do we care about any doggone thing anymore? Think about it. And I know some people say, well, why did she get on here with this little mess here, bothering people, and ain't even really said nothing? Well, I think I tried to say we really got to be careful how we handle our young people in this community, because a lot of times if you are fathers and mothers, these kids gonna follow right in your footsteps, and I know you don't care sometimes, because when we are dangerous to ourselves and danger to others, and then our children come along doing the same thing, and we don't really consider that, then we don't really care, it seems to me. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay too, because you have a choice to not care, not to give a damn about anything. You have that choice. But it would be good if we do care. It would be good if we are mindful of our neighborhood and cleanliness and stuff. I know a lot of people who are gay and some, they're probably a lot more careful and cleaner than some people who are not. You know what I'm saying? So, you may say, oh, well, she's wishy-washy. She's saying she like the gays. Gays nice and wonderful. And then she's saying, don't, you shouldn't be a gay. No, not exactly. I'm saying, understand the order of things. When I woke up this morning, I looked outside. There was, and I don't like using the word morning, but this early day when I arose, I looked out there. I saw the sun was still in place. It was maybe kind of dim, but there's a sun out there. I also see that there's light out there. So that's some order, right? I also see that the grass is growing and the spring is breaking her way through, is trying to come forth. So there is order in the universe. Okay? So without order, we're back in chaos. Okay? And who wants to live in chaos? Uh-huh. And by the way, the one who played at the little gay club and did the and I know the name of that one now, because I don't call these names. You know what I'm saying? I think that he did a nice little play. He was very, very funny to me, but he was, really hard. Not like my dear character. His character is kind of different, but some of the same little lines may have been used in Tyler Perry's plays and everything. But Tyler Perry's Medea is entirely different one from the one that I saw this particular gay person do, which was, like I said, was really funny. I thought it was really, really funny, but even though it was pretty harsh and hard too. So we got to, work on our tone, because see, at one while here in my discovery of my Kemetic heretics and the Bible and the way that life really is, and it's a religious thing, I kind of went through a phase where I was so hurt that I was just cussing. Almost, I would cuss a box out, I'd cuss a rock out, I'd cuss the air out, the wind, anything almost. You understand? You never see me do it, because I tried. There is another image that I put forth here, because I want to perpetuate good environment. I want to plant good seeds. You understand? Why would I want to plant more grass and toiling and hard labor and foolishness? I just want to plant good things, because that makes me more prosperous, and it just makes my community better. We have problems of working together. And if we're going to spend all our time talking about who is this and who ain't that, and doing a bunch of foolishness instead of trying to do something, but I am not building, no. I think that a woman was made to be a woman, a lady. A man was made to be a man. If I'll just make it right, plain, clear to you. And that will never change. But my love for people, that won't change either because I love you. I care about you. I really do. But I don't, play around. I play, but I don't play around. You understand? So, to sum up everything, we have to be careful the kind of life we say that we want to live. You know what I'm saying? And many people say that they love the Creator. If you love the Creator and the Creator has unity and the Creator has order, what about you? How can you love something and be so contrary to what you say you love? Be opposite of what you say you love. And I think we need to respect people's choices. I think we need to respect people's way they choose. But those people, in the meantime, need to respect everyone else and not spread their diseases and germs. And that goes double for me. It goes double for me. You know what I'm saying? So I try my best to not spread anything but love and peace. Because without love and peace, you can forget about the community. We might as well right now tear every doggone thing up. Everything, start chopping everything up right now. If we don't, care about the community. And in order to care about the community, I'm telling you, puffing on all them big old cigarettes and letting people hurt you in places and different things like that, that's not good. That's not right. Okay? Now, come on now. Let's do better. Let's do better than this right here. And these people love to see the black communities make a fool of themselves doing everything but the right thing. Don't you know what is right? Some stuff just don't make no sense. Some stuff don't make sense at all. You understand? I don't wear bloomers on my head. Because I know that it's not exactly right for me to wear panties on the top of my head and go around like that. You know what I'm saying? And let boogers hang all out of my nose. That is not proper behavior. It's not socially acceptable. And we have to have some standard. We've lost all our comedic records and stuff. And we're trying to put that stuff back together so that our people can be whole again. And I want all of us, because we really do have to work together. I mean, we got to work together with all the communities, no matter who they are, no matter what races and colors they are, but I don't have to be you. I do not have to live with you 24 hours a day. So don't even go there. Don't even think it's going to be like that, because I have chosen, and just like some of the people have chosen their life, and I want the best, and I am praying for a better community for all of us. Better temperance, better patience, better understanding, so much more love. Not just making love, but a real love. You understand? Love that can help us want to help one another move to the best that we can be. I don't know. Maybe I've said something that can help you, and maybe I haven't said anything. I hope I haven't made it more confusing than what it is. But I respect every people, and I most certainly respect those people who don't push their lifestyles on somebody else, because I'm not really trying to push my lifestyle on you. I'm just trying to be safe. And I think I have a right to be safe. I think you have a right to be safe. I think everybody have a right to be safe. Nobody needs to beat you up because you are making your choice, but you really don't need to throw that on anybody else either. I want to be fair and I want to be right about everything. And whoever don't like what I'm saying, thank you. You have a choice. I've said what I've said, and I mean what I say to the best of my ability. Maybe I haven't thought it through completely, but it's not to do harm to anyone. So with that, I want to say, with the finishing of this, I want to say that I'm wishing everyone a wonderful day. Be blessed and be mindful of how we treat one another and what we want out of life. Like I said, I don't really want to be all up in no controversial stuff, because who knows what another person's got to go through to find themselves. You understand? Who knows the plight that each person has to take? But you who always try to do something to make somebody else look ugly and all of that, you need to quit it. You need to stop. Okay? And may the Most High be gracious to you and shine on you today. Have a great day. I love you. Keep smiling. Bye bye.